Well, we got gas. Let's go to work. Alright guys, welcome back. What I wanted to do today was something a little bit different. I wanted to show you what a wannabe YouTuber and content creator does for a living. And this is how I make money until social media decides I'm good enough to be paid. So the line of work that I'm in is commercial office furniture and or commercial interiors, which is kind of like light construction to construction work. My wheelhouse is desks, cubicles, office setups, commercial interiors, which is schools, hospitals, office buildings, anything like that. I help install furniture in those places. And me personally, I do a lot of custom work and installation work that isn't in the normal wheelhouse of, say, a cubicle installer. I do a lot of extra stuff. And so Monday through Thursday, I work for a dealer in my hometown. I work for an actual office furniture supplier, and I work on a crew, and we install office furniture, shades, artwork, whatever's needed, we install in the commercial space. Now, on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, when I'm not trying to film a video for you guys, or fishing in a tournament, or traveling somewhere, I moonlight as a contractor doing the same line of work in Tennessee and other places. And that's what we're doing today, is I'm giving you a day in the life of a commercial installation contractor, basically. So we're going to go down here. One of my former customers, I'm coming down to help him in Tennessee today, and I'm going to take you along with me. A little backstory. In 2012, well, let me go further back. I've been in furniture on and off since I was in high school, and I'm in my 40s now. I worked for a steel case dealer when I was younger, starting in 2000, and for the next 12 years I worked for a dealer doing office furniture. 2012, I go out on my own as an independent contractor, and for another 11 or 12 years I worked for myself as an independent installer for other principal dealers. So say they ordered a big job and they needed help, their crew needed help, or an extra guy to put stuff together, they would call me and I would go help. Well, shortly after, well, I don't want to say the C word on here, but shortly after the Cocoa Puffs pandemic, I decided to try to get into content creating full time because independent work was slowing down. I wasn't getting as much work, so I went to work full time for another dealer and decided to create content on the side. And hopefully, with your guys' help, I can make this a viable source of income and do it full time and not have to kill myself installing furniture anymore. So let's get down here and we'll get going on the first job, and I'll kind of walk you through and show you what I do on a day-to-day basis. We got our Monster Mocha. We got our little gas station breakfast. Let's get to work. Alright, I've made it to my customer's warehouse. For obvious reasons, I can't divulge where I'm at or where I'm going or who I'm working for, but I will try to show you some of the stuff I do. So hang out, let me get the paperwork and everything together, what I need to do today, and we'll get started. Anybody home? Maybe. Alright guys, we got our paperwork for the day. I got 4 stops, which shouldn't be too terrible. I got 1 reconfigure and a couple service calls. So let's get on the road and go to the first stop. Alright, so what we're going to do at our first stop is we're going to take this work surface and raise it up about 2 inches and give this lady a little more leg room. Okay, now that we have the tops off, let's raise the brackets and cantilevers up. And just like that, this one's all wrapped up. Okay, that's all for stop one. Easy little cubicle reconfigure. The young lady just wanted her surface raised up a little higher. So on to the next one, which is a service call to see if I can diagnose what's wrong with these chairs and to see if I can either fix them or take pictures and order the parts for them. So we'll go to the next stop. Oh, and on the last one, I'm pretty limited in some of these places on what I can and can't film. The last place I was just in is a secure facility, and you have to sign in and out, and I'm not sure how much I can and can't film in there, so I didn't film a whole lot. So that's why that clip's pretty short. What's the point of having a gate in a call box if you're just gonna have it wide open? Alright, we're here at stop number 2, and what we're doing here is I am looking at some chairs to be repaired or have new parts ordered for. So let's go knock this one out. Yeah, but it's just it's a thing, you know. I probably service more chairs than I do about anything else in this line of work. Well, that one was pretty easy. That was just diagnosing a couple chairs, and looks like the chairs need new mechanisms and cylinders. So I'll get that to the appropriate people. He'll get them ordered, and we'll come back and repair them later. On to stop number 3. All right, stop number 3 for the day. We're going to go in here and repair some chairs. We're going to replace cylinders and arm caps and whatever else is wrong with them. So let's go see what we can get into. We had a number of issues to work on at this stop, so let's just go ahead and get out the appropriate accoutrement. I'm going to need my drill, a couple different bits, and like always, I'm going to have to get out the educator and the left-handed monkey wrench. Well guys, I've wrapped up all my service calls here in Tennessee. Some went smooth, some not so smooth, some I couldn't do, some I had their own parts for. But that's how this line of work and this life goes. You don't always, it's not always perfect when you're in the commercial interior business. And like I said, today was just a service day. It wasn't nothing glamorous. There wasn't no big installs, throwing up cubicles, none of that. Just taking care of some little service things for one of my customers. You know, this ain't my normal content. This is just me showing y'all what I do to make money until hopefully one day content creation makes me money, which is what I want to do. So if you liked it, hit the sub button, follow along for all the other adventures, you know, the kayaking, the camping, the hiking, and all the fun stuff that this affords me to do, because this is how I pay for all the adventures until they pay for themselves. So guys, I appreciate you watching. If you liked it, hit the sub button. If you didn't, comment. I don't care. It's all good. Catch y'all on the next one.